Yo, badi wala bajeri nyamen do ans. Mbe na tamo min ke kan. Ni Talib Ahmed Bensouda ala delegation ba min yalon ko setalo be keri. Bari ñew ñamo be kota be kata fay min dolo wolam Bakoteh dom site. Do kamala dulalle molle fanam be do min yalon ko wolle ko fanam ko be fewja ani ko mo wolle kaje fanam manaj fayru nyanda ka kenyam. Yirwa do ku jamale keta bari wado dolla pengu ka fayda ma ka dandami pour ka dunno konoto yo ye ferolu landile pour ka do kol kije yani development ol dol gare ngamira nali bulal camera ba official no madron albe o development ol dol jelale nyalon ko wolle do kuta jang Bakoteh la indom sa to jang be tembo men do sa enten yeah, it's okay. Ali ajele motobal nata jamalu mel ka bonan sate ko ne kana faynan dame albe jeri wolto ten wolum Bakoteh la dom site ben tembo men wodo ya jele ñi lela do komu pour ka mo do bal kol be mané yan beto ali ajele silol fele concrete silol mi alongo nene ma ñin concrete silol jenu njang malum ñin concrete ko silol ñini e na famu mene doluti bari ngamira na kacca ko no ñaato bina ko ela mol male wol dolu na famu minati wodo Talib Ahmed Bensouda anala molu ay do ko ñima bale ke si kono jang même mu ñon tawti ka concrete silo ki jang bari ngamira wolum pour ka futandino tema isaje ko monte cengol fayla dandangol karal la jandro atara ko space bal be konot so wodo akina management kendoti anin mirror kendo pour ka concrete ko ke janka silama ki jang ali ajele a fam findira nan Talib Ahmed Bensouda pour kana do ko jube min be keri jang anin fayri fewon kake fewon ka fanja nyame on the wul kañi kañi fulolu wolle ari sif kanjura kañi
So how do you change it? Huh? You're gonna bulldoze it? Yes, I bulldoze it. This was mountain Sankare, but it's now already. It's mountain what? Sankare.
Sankare.
Because Sankare was the one who created it.
So this is called Mountain Sankare.
Where's Mountain Kanjura? Mountain Kanjura has been destroyed. And unfortunately, your mountain is over there. Team Bensouda created that. And there was a fire there yesterday, and it was Team Bensouda on duty. Wow. But we were able to kill it off. But today it's looking good. But your dump site, your concrete road, yes. They're creating the other one on the other side. They are creating the other one. This one, they are now widening it with the grab. The contractor is here. Okay, can you take us? Yes. That one is the set. Have you seen difference?
Yeah, big one. Big difference. Yeah. Tonya the last time nata no jang do ko tar no nyamin ani jambe no nyamin ro bi irwa bale keta jang KMC la nyi nyama faydula dintiratu jang ali ajele ye faydula li tandi mun alon ko be tolal ye be tolale e mountain sankare wo itandi to jande anin team Talib wol fanan e ko kunol bi jando ki man dimbode jando mbar bidu ya katale yo dimbañum fa woto le do ku kendo leke nenketa team mountain kanjura kanyi ufuna yitandire ko already do ko kedo do to bandale fereng odo bidu
e ku kilin cross jana ba maron fa alhamdulillah rabbil alamin kamara ba ni lota jambi kunun e be kaboni bunda to kataw bunda do to e be kam mo je bar bimbe tembo men to security reason alhamdulillah rabbil alamin ni be lori jango bunda do sabo mo bulo wulindo mo ene bunda to jana kana nyi bunda do to jam men na man ke sanji mo ni sanji tan saba komando bi ni na taje bo ikawle ji kamara ba wala na jani be tambilan ko ko pour ngaje yeji njube ñin fango damma e dom sayto ka tande ka mo la ko do ku kendo men be dom sayto jang ala de maro kama ananin Talib Bensouda la do ko kama ngalon ko momo hani wulo man la fala baral ñin koyo iko fono le kadu ñin nana man soto meol men be boto jang ala de maro kam ma fo man do ko ke bar ni nata jam bi fangol be sewora bake kadu men fere ten kamen futandi la ten ala le o ke Bensouda e ay mira kendo men soto woto ñin kama ko nga futa koma fana ye ñin koma men jeten yemen dadaje yalon kamara ba ni ma ñinin karo kete lonkel
baje malo ñin koto muneti jande
Ye-
ay ñama faydula
Ah.
al kanana e kiyamba ta kata ngama ka di set
yo yeyin jele hadamadi ye ñanto sotole e do kula o do kula je janga ñanto sotole ñin kama ko samala kananan ni sama boyte ka bata ko men soto o bata ko dum fosi sara dula sabati dula soto o sara sabati dula wolem jante do kula le fanan ni fanan pareta ni samana re ni borosina e dum no dami la bon ko do la ñin kuyaw ko to ala de maro kama Bensouda e ngani yo men soto ay hakil dima men soto woliye men na man ke wolem ñin dula ñin tiñabe men na ten kadu nin do kula be do kula ni sama boyta tara dula te bulu jani ya jube annu sanji jama komanto ke batandi bakele kana kasi dula to me alon ka ke batandi wala tana yin dula do ku nyin kama ko kamol be taraje le ku dula be taraje fe be taraje ni do ko banda en mboro kan nasi jang e kay ku e scenario ka bola sol ko nyamin e scenario ka buru so ko no nyama woto nyin create wala kama alhamdulillah rabbil alamin
après ka bake di konjo man
Kujeu man, kujeu. Are you guys ready? Camera. Camera guys, parang. Set.
kujeo my
ara matela wala kan mo tema
Award which we just celebrated full ownership after a 3-year PPP with the Q Group. Secondly, of course, the KMC has been spending a lot of money in clearing illegal dumps because we know that even though the trucks are going to the households, there are certain households the trucks can't reach because of poor access or bad roads or very tight roads. So therefore, illegal dump sites are still a problem in KMC. So we spend millions of dollars in clearing it. So councillors came together and said, why don't we also engage members of our community to clear these dumps? And this will also serve as a sensitization and some education about community work and taking care of one's environment. Just like our forefathers' days of Tessito, where every household will come and contribute. We wanted to have this awareness sort of by getting communities in the ground and us also participating, leading by example. Yes, we are definitely happy with the turnout in certain areas. Other areas, they are more spread out. They have teams that are spread out. So we haven't seen as many as, for example, in Talinding South. But I think it's a beginning. And like many beginnings, we are going to see continuous improvement and consistency. And now we have actually received
information that some corporations want to now sponsor the next Sesetal because of the community benefit. Also, we want to give a special thank you to all the volunteers from the community and the business community. We receive hundreds of thousands of dollars in donations in the form of rakes, shovels, wheelbarrows, water, monies, etc. And this is just the beginning of something great. We will continue investing in waste management. As you see, we are now in Bakoteh dump site, where all the waste eventually comes. And you are seeing the investment here. The council has spent almost $8 million to build a 2.8-kilometer fence that is going all around. And also, we are also partnering with SOS and the German government in the form of the BMZ project, which is a $42 million project. As you are seeing, we have solar lights, concrete roads. We have a hangar that is coming up, which will be a recycling shed. You can see toilet blocks and also quad bikes. I know if you've not been to Bakoteh in a long time, you'll be surprised with the level of development happening here. So KMC is moving forward, and we're moving forward together. And we have here Nene Frida Gomez, Honorable from Citizens Alliance. We have, of course, MC Cham of GDC, of course, yes.
We've seen them following the scenes.
Absolutely.
And one would wonder, some are so politicized, they want to politicize everything. So we'll be like, we've seen MC Cham, we've seen Nene Freda going with Mayor, and they are from different political parties. What does this mean to you as Mayor of KMC under the UDP ticket?
Aside from the development, these are one of the things that I am in office for, and makes me want to be in office. We are under political banners to serve Gambia and the Gambian people. So definitely, when I partner with other people from political dispensation, it really warms my heart to know that our intention, regardless of political party, is for the betterment of Gambia and the development of Gambia. And as you can see today, I was with one of the councillors of Abuko, who's APRC Parliament Jiba, and he was buttressing that his secretary to his WDC is UDP, and his name was Lamin. And the former councillor also, who was an APRC, was also on the ground, Modu Pika. And this shows you, if Gambian is to move forward, we have to move forward together, and we have to move forward as one people. So these are the examples I like to show every opportunity I get. And I definitely have to thank MC Cham and Nene Frida Gomez for being with us the whole day, and also picking up a shovel and showing and leading by example as well.
What's your message to other politicians?
This is it. Gambia belongs to all of us. There's no tribe in Gambia. There's no parties in Gambia. There's only Gambians in Gambia. Our ideas and these sub-identities is just different in terms of what we believe Gambia should be. But at the end of the day, whatever we say, we always say is for the Gambia. And that's what I want us to always remember.
Any further questions, guys?
Mayor, thank you so much for this wonderful initiative. This is coming about official. Why is this so special? We are always in this environment. And why are you giving us this interview here specifically? You have the beautiful office and a nice floor. Why here?
Well, health is wealth, and like I said, our priority as a council is the environment and public health, because without that, no development will matter. So that's why wherever we have the opportunity, we make the maximum investment in public health. As you have seen, like I've just spoke about the Mbalit project, I spoke about dump clearance. We put 500-liter bins in the municipality. We have also put dumpsters in strategic areas. And you have seen the level of development in the Bakoteh dump site. $42 million with the BMZ and German government and the SOS, and also the $8 million fence to protect the community. Also, very soon, we will now have a weigh bridge in the Bakoteh dump site to actually give figures about how much waste is coming in to the dump site on a daily basis. We will also be building 10 transfer stations across the municipality. These are going to be warehouses where originally it was an illegal dump. Now we're going to build an organized place where people can take their waste. And there's many more to come. We're going to have 10,000 bins delivered to KM households in a very short while. And it will not stop. Every opportunity we get, we will keep advocating for better waste management. In the next few months, we are hoping to see a waste processing facility here in the Bakoteh dump site. As far as I'm mayor, I will always prioritize the health of the people of KM. And this is why I always love coming to the dump site. Once upon a time, especially now in the rainy season, you could not breathe in this dump site. you would smell the waste all over. But we are all here. You could barely smell anything. And you can see how much more organized it is. So definitely, we are very proud of our workers. And Kanjura Kani, who's here, we call him the Alcalo of the dump site, because he's always here managing and taking care of things and always communicating. And under his leadership, we have seen vast improvement. We also have here Lamin Sanyang, who's the Director of Services, who has also been very instrumental in the developments here. And of course, all under the leadership of the Deputy CEO, Mr. Kajali Jane. But eventually, what we would like to see is this dump site or a landfill be created outside the municipality where there is no inhabitants, and turn this dump site into a recycling center and transfer station. This is the ultimate goal and the desire of the council. So we had a visit from the Inspector General of Police 2 days ago, and this was one of the topics. How do we enhance community policing? How do we make sure councils are equipped to make sure that littering is being handled and there's enforcement of the bylaws? So he's under the same impression, and I think this is the beginning. We have introduced bylaws, there's the anti-littering laws as well. They just need to be enforced. But ultimately, we need to sensitize our communities and make them understand how they should deal with waste, even from the childhood level. What is the relationship with waste? And we want to see sorting starting at the household level. KMC just has recently just got a project. It's an EU waste project implemented by the Mbolo Association, and part of it is sorting of waste. We want to separate organic waste and also add value, turn it into fertilizer and compost, and also give it to our women's gardens so they can use. We have all seen how expensive fertilizer is. It is now 2,500 per bag. And as a result of the Ukraine war, where Russia and Ukraine are the biggest exporters of fertilizer. So we have to look at local solutions and alternatives for sustainability. So these are some of the things the council is doing. You want to interview other people?
No, but this you, what of this you? Is all right?
My Lord Mayor, another concern coming from the springs around Bakoteh area. They say they've been really disturbed by the smoke and also the environment of this area. They say, when are they going to be free from this?
That is our desire. As you have seen, all this investment is primarily for them, to protect them from most of the hazards coming from this dump site. The more infrastructure this dump site have, the more investment this dump site has, the more added value this dump site has, the better for the people of KM, and especially the people who are the immediate neighbors, the people of Manjai, the people of Bakoteh, and the people of Kotu. So we will continue to invest here, but there's one thing that is not within our power, and that is to allocate a new landfill. That is the duty of the central government. And we have advocated for it, and we will continue to advocate for it. But we believe it's time for them to act and allocate a new landfill. So this place can only remain a transfer station. That does not disturb the community. But if you are a resident of Bakoteh or even a resident of KM for the past 30 years, you will see market improvement in the general management of the dump site. There was a time where the smoke will be going on for months, and the fires will be several times in the year. But now, for the most part, it's usually one big fire, but we do tackle it with the help of the fire service in a very short period. And you are here right now. Do you smell anything? Do you see any smoke? Do you see any mosquitoes? Has one fly even landed on you? We are all here. We haven't seen any flies, and we are in a dump site. We haven't smelled anything, and we are in a dump site. So this shows you some of the improvements and investments over the years, and we hope it will continue on this trend. As you can see, if people deal with waste properly, there will not be even a need for a set setter. Now KMC doesn't miss anything. For the first time, we have 19 wards dedicated, 19 trucks dedicated to 19 wards, 19 communities. Everybody has a truck coming to your household. So you don't need to indiscriminately dump your waste. You just have to communicate with your WDC. For the first time, we have opened a ward office in every ward. We have a WDC office in every ward. For the first time in the history of Gambia, there's no council that has ever done that. All to be closer to the community, so they can have a place where they can get first-hand information, a place where they can send their complaints, a place where they can ask questions. When is the truck coming by my house? What day? Or the truck didn't reach my house. When is it coming? Etc. So there's no need for illegal dumping. There's no need to indiscriminately litter our streets. It's now time for Gambians to take responsibility over their own environments. Even in the Western world, those who have traveled, it is clean because the people are the ones keeping it clean. The city is not cleaning every street. The people are just not littering. So now KMC has provided the resources and we will continue to improve them. Now the ball is in the people's court. They don't need to wait for a police officer to tell them not to dump before they know that this is the right thing. And we are appealing to parents and community leaders, whether they be youth leaders, women leaders, the alcalos, or even at the schools, the teachers. Let them educate people about waste management. Let them educate them about how to deal with waste management. And let them educate them about how to also deal with the council and report matters to the council. This is the message we have.
Your slogan, Tessito to develop our country.
Tessito to develop our country. Is it your slogan or mine?
almost 30 minutes awma dara camera ba fii dama war a wax fii de fii dama war a wax lu ma bëgg a wax mooy fii amoon na jamono si kaw tali bi ngay taxaw kaw tali bi doo fa am seconde nga daw daay naa maa ngi si biir naka laa nekk si biir fii maa ngi xeeñ bu ne onasaan nga mu ngi xeeñ so ñu dee wax ne meyo ay naka mbali project nangam mbali project moo gën a am solo the biggest project si réew mooy set and right now lu ma gis fii dafa set pij laa fi gis am na jamono da ngaa dem taxaw fële si biti within seconde nga daw génn right now ñëpp dugg nañ fii ñëpp ñu ngi dugg fii so kon lii lu am solo la dama day wax ndawi Gambien si ne Talib dañ ko war a support because ndaw la tey su félee yul si Gambie yi am nañ problème kenn du leen ñemee óolu dénka leen place so he is the youngest mayor so kon ndaw yi fa war a ñëw together pour support ko ante lu ma gis fii biir Bakoteh fii dem side bi fii wax dëgg yàlla jar na àdduna bi yëpp xam ne lii lu fi nekk fii camara ba yow mii am na jamono ñu ma loo taxaw fii waaye tey ñu tey su neexee teg fi ataaya su neexee añ fi sax manaa yow fii sax benn wëñ du ñëw si suñu bakkeen yi du waxi politique de su ne man politicien la wala dem dégg laa day wax su ñëwee si wàllu développement ak wàllu dégg ragaluma koo fenn lu ma gis fii dafa jar ñu wax ko fu nekk àdduna bi yëpp kon wax dëgg yàlla gàcca ngaalama Lord Mayor ak tiimam bi because Bakoteh def side amoon na jamono doo fi ñemee jege sax waaye tey ñi si biir la nekk fii ñemee naa fi naan ataaya ñemee naa fi naan ndox ñemee naa fi aj kon jërë ngeen jëf.
si sa kaddu bu rafet boobu noonu li nga wax noonu la bi jang KMC comme meyo ya fo nyame yirwal mel keta ja bawotumo ni bedulal to tinkral mi alan ka jampara janna janka sunka num bake ni mantar kono to jang bar wallahi billahi ni na da jang bi janne fawna sero diada moldo la korrelati minimum pare ke la dulalo ila dandan senende jang hani sero domandi maje Bakoteh dom sta jang adun sama ketale jio ketale so wodo akumata bakele pour kanyi tandel ko alhamdulillah Gambia be nyantale ngan teosity doku nyimmade il faut ne folo kan fa soto je bi Bakoteh la dom saito yibla itandi concrete slab itandi o concrete slab ni wole jam fara kata fo tema so yibaji la ko mutol sinano le fo tema ya fandino ko jankatare ya falal ni because munum ni mutol ya fay domandin tro bikana silo soto no pour ka futano wodla tembodo wodo akuma da bakile pour ka o fero soto ka silo dundinga kono kata isaji ko mutol sikar futano tema no ka fayno je janning o temboto adu natana je fananko dimba min fananka buja wati nina o fananata ke kuti mi alon ko atalata jam pake akeda kuti mi alon ka fako sainde be tembo munna na keta fanandron kata bakke ay tentronin jaro ke na dimba falal min keta fire service ti ay wol fanan tentu bake ya muta anala mol feñame pour kaje ko wati ni ñoo kete jan don e ka wili kata bake pour ka wo fa abebe commitment on kono ani responsibility madan sain den juber lal fana kalilu kante mbal kontona sute damba kono wi fani keta kan jube bi fana fele abaraka bake be fanan tentu lambe jayla yebulo mun ken do maten pour kata camera ba officiel jube kanyinte folo kanyim tembenna ka do ko yitandi yirwa do ko min yanon ko yirwa lem nyaato tal min keta KMC kono Talib Ahmed Bensouda anin dandaw la Sénégal aliyajele motol be fintila be dunna motol saretol be fintila be dunna bari ñil be dinkral le soto e kafutano do tumo ni bu kafutano dame bi ñile aussi lol le fintindi ñamo ka fayno ay min fana yitandi e bina lalu lola dulal to tarin ko min be ñim men ko do jang e be komi ko jambando ko ya fale kelo keta Ukraine ni Russia tema adu ñil ka jambando do ko bake o jambando do ko dulalu wonatana joyodi fayatina jambando ko natana ser bake duniya la yin karadola o da kuma la bake pour ka tentroni jayrodi ala ay miro menke pour ka jele ko nanyim fengol kan nyim fayda isaje ko si falino jambandulu la o banko dole e mirol ke nyame ya ke nyame ñil be mu gasol le de ni ayele mandi drom asike mo le na fa fendi bare gambe de sama la le siata o do sama la dum ni sama sida la mira folo ko community won ka jambando so o jambando dum nimbe momon din si asoto no e faye ba ni ma asoto no e faye don abe kala kole akoleti o do miro filimti min nata ji pour kaje ko ka jam fali ka kewde man nata ni ka fana e be keno la nyaadi le bayri molu ka nolu du ñonkono le kababi je banku bije doko bije ni be ñonkono so anata foko ye ferol sodre ko ye ferol sodre o fannala men keta o fannala wala ñinti ko ni polisol fanan kaccada pour bari municipal council KMC ye fan sul luwal le soto luwal min alon ka foko ni Gambia police ni telephone polisol bulu lata ñokam e baje la ko mol la fem fayo wati kala ko e be ko tala don ke fay silo kan ite kabol fay la silo kan so to luwa kole mum be lara dan nawla ni ma ko ro keto do inshallah bitala wa office kanjura kanye mbe tentula mbe jala mbe ni mbarala ngaje ko do ko nyumamu kiraja akatin ko jang min kando fon e mudan sa fon fu baso wala ngal laja wa wadi tambida hani be moto ko e bel taxi ko be tambila ba ko de dom sa la dom e kam ne folo mira be nu murale e dala nyame bar sa en filimti bakote dom site to tema bari fonyo be sumiyari sera mantra ko indo ale mun junjum wo kan fo sero fata jang
yalo mbalito na alata nyoka kasunkan ni mbalito jurumata ya janjang tiloya ma sunkan katale wala keta magic tije nka menke wolon ka mbalito janjan bare mbali janjan dum mandia because bulo bukano e ka katapila le use kake katapila kele uni ba luas la $45,000 a day. So council ka prepare la ka kodo bon andi ka bonde nte man ku kiyam mote men nol ku dro kelen don si nkaloy normale andi ka kel ba niaje nkaloy normal wolo nkala vile yake wato men ban council le prepare ta kake council officers accounting officers accountant council they all agree ko men ke kan is worth it sun kan kata wonyale sisio nka fa wonyale ni ya janjang dimbabu ka dum back ni ya tuje bar molkatu yaila janne security is 24 hours 24 hours. In fact there are some domicile attendants nke bulale ye do ko kan suto yejo overtime. Just 2 weeks ago the deputy CEO has approved 2 or 3 people to be paid overtime for working for me at night because I made that request. So niaje mbeo nola waleak because mo buga do ko ke alfude nde buga do ko ke alfude nde hanen na petrol ni nga spend sudo nata jang somanda the first thing coming ko wala ngata DC wono ay na petrol jo so nde nga femfeng nga kele through the help of the Lord Mayor, through the cooperation with the entire councillors and the council officers. Wale kang empower ka kuol wala ka nga new no. Ma wuli femfeng kam to improve the place because Mayor em wolon janti. Janne ka bali suto sino. Janne ka kende akasino. So ning wolem woto ndefa na nyanta wakilla hanin teman sino kata kasino nyame. But at least at alone tell a boss, not happy. At the end of the day, be happy. Ye janje nunto nim fire service nata. Ibu kata no dula. Nin sanjo keta ni man concrete ko geje poto le betulaje. Fire service sonela moto le taje. So fire service dimbas bono le any minute anywhere. Nin dimba the fire service kata le fire na dimba bala kan na kita dimba bala aka fa no wol. But na jamfata. Yeah. Wolo. O kamala doku nimba kela. Mbake can for the interest of the Lord Mayor, KMC in general. Wala kendi council officers. Ibukabala no kujamala. And we ka wakil ka kujamala. Kodo spend. Kodo menka spend only on Bakoteh. Aleko more than 60% left louder. I think that 60% is only enough for KMC. To tell you the truth, 45,000 recently long at 10 days approval so work. That's why the place looks good. And I have already requested another 10 days because Mbenya Tilinka Samala. So we want to make all preparation so that Mayan sort of serum. Nyina ngonte sonna wayen so sa wo san kukutale kana sandol be kering jio ka tambi janala flow ka la sandol be kering bari nga fence dada wo fana na fansung problem o dole mina so I'm trying to prepare for that because ninji odunda sai atita ko san sound le be kering bari wo fana be problem dole create la nya jang nimman concrete road sotoje motolte tano nin motol manta ito robisho dump nor nin motol tada fana robisho dump fire service nata wolte dimba fanol andu dimba definitely suntu kun dimba famandia hanin samasi ke for August wato do lisidula do jay sisi because dimba kata duma janin jobe sinkla ni manakay tol nim fewn be le ka jiol to stop pour diobu ka jiduma kamara ba Nilong kafu yafu nilela ko set dubeng mel kata tilo ko to neja na jibe mo mol jela jebe scavengers ibe fengol tombon potol kopol fenkoten neol ibe tombon na nie tombo ikol sanka wafi niol sanka wafi ikakodole shot o kamala nti menke no wolo nge da handi domande isake no du benkoto ni yake du benkoto wala fisata yake tilo koto so saynim protocol nata ibinale fo jang ya dom ni ya dom wolu yela fewon tombo akon ni wolu ye fewon tombo to men tutaje ngol ko ngol samba dulado ni nge samba dame otumole kala wato te pour nga a make sure ya salon ko nyilo kay mo mansula nyilla nsi wol fay ni mol sula ta men nsi wol tuje ngol tubul saje ya wafi yela balwo so daje
ajele fana nga moyala kuma ko mi jambandul la karo fewal mi ka fe go fero bondolo minto adole imu Senegal duna jamma do kumaya
yeah tonya ndemu Senegal so ko ngamo e jambando da ko layata nyamen sai Ukraine ko lokata 1 week anun kelo wote baylet nyim duniyan kon ning Ukraine ka jambando da man da wo da data wo intel tora jambake so be it intel fana nyanda jambando so lam vayel kini toliun ling fen toliun ninge ke no jambando si do wafi no do bo kol male nga do wafi ku jen kol so isaje ning wol wafi wol fanansi seno ke no la
kamo fana njang ñing fana dabi je
yes ya je nyil membe do ko la jang ning nyin kamul mal lo jang e kata bantala to min tole ndu hanama de ni ba topotole baba lo be le topotola ita fala moye ku imanji odiala ita fala moye ku iman jonkon odiala so laftale jonkon odila ye sitano je sikolbe yeah
ana imam so fin duwa be pare nga ñaanal ko dega
wallahi fala penas ñu yépp suñu réew bi yépp suñu réew Afrika yàlla yaxal defal ñu jàmm yàlla yakal ñu jàmm bi ñu def أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب اللهم لا تدع لنا ذنبا إلا غفرت ولا هما إلا فرجت ولا دينا إلا قضيت ولا حاجة من حوائج الدنيا والآخرة إلا قضيتها يا رب العالمين ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد سيدنا كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى سيدنا كما باركت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى سيدنا إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين
yalla ñu naan bi naan kontaan nañ comme kon nu mu leen ko waxee na ko def dégg nga kontaan nañ waaw jërëjëf jërëjëf
ñaanal rek
jërëjëf
gën a oyof
kontaan incha allah waaw bii sax daa rek la li ngeen a def nii yëpp aduna mu ngi ko seetaan si télévision bi nii bii nu télévision la boo xam ne aduna bi yëpp yéen a la xool waaw loolu tax ma wax ne nga ñaan kan ni képp koo xam ne yaa ngi suñ télévision bi yaa ko seetaan
yàlla yaakaar
bu baax a baax yàlla na yàlla fay jërëjëf
honorable Tombon Sedi aɓe kumar ok jato ok ara kumar ɗo mbaydaɓe kafo kono mbeɓe kamantama ona kadi laajuɓe dow ko min ɓe keeri jang ñabuda bake alhamdulillah Talib Ahmed Bensouda ay même fo mooli a boole to wole babuɗo aɗa boole keka ay ka concret gro ɗo mum faale wolo jinti ñine ka tinnanomo tol katano nim dimbal bota aka faano man kay foog naa deng ma war a may fiiblaan
ñu ñaar mu ne fi naan ataaya de aka war a wa ah fii moom mu ne fi naan ataaya moom booy fii ah non fii moom mu ne fi naan ataaya ya ma ne fii amoon na jamono ku ma war a dugal fii ah boobu moo xam naa ne moom benn affaire la waaw fii moom wax dëgg yàlla moom fii mun naa fi am Aysa mun na fi toogal benn ceebi jën bu rafet isil ma ko fii ma toog lekk suma ceebi jën naan suma ndox naan suma ataaya wëñ ñëw suma bakken dara du ñëw Aysa KMC am na ko xam ne mun na ma balaa suma sëy tas waaw Aysa KMC staffi KMC laa wax de waaw Aysa Fall war na toog a ceebu waaw mu ngi ni génneel ma ko waaw balaa suma sëy bi tas balaa suma jabar ne ma bala
thank you loolu laa gis de Aysa KMC la wax de Aysa KMC la wax de kii staffi KMC la mu ne balaa see am di am problème non du jaaxal de yow la ok binet bidu sai ngang ma da soron kan sai ar bidun sai ifan sila kon danda itandi ngajele musul fanan fundida ya muta dum tonya be damen jambi mo wondi mbele fala sijang isamre be bitle fonyo be bola dula beto man sera man sunkan alhamdulillah
ko men keta jang ay mobe nyaafale mobe kontanta koto saka kamara ba melbe jamma fangola ntel ngajele wotumo kabidinga nata kansul lumen na dimba bota jang janna ma fankolu saka musol nin dindingol ye bata sifa ke ngajele dol boyta ila asma kafuta kurango
mbe tenturu ni jaay alongo wolle be KMC min alonko ye kada kubal kijam ale nyim falol gele yil be ka tamano nyin concrete silo kan wodo mo nyim ku kole aku balati nyin baka sodono ni na do ya bo njando ye boje bari bitun sain yiruwa nata ferolu landita o ferolu kono sain e ka dunne fo tema ita ya fayje wodo sain kay wato sitale kamara ba ya fu nyamen do be tenturu ni jaaro dila mulla min ya lonko wolle be camara ba official jube kan e ba share kan e be comment sol di kan bio kay the job was too hectic camara ba damma ave se barbir ko bindal dolel dro ka ji ka sele ang fama dalal dro wala yati nani mborim bari nga lon ne wati tambida num borni borni ji sele nin ji borni tama camara ba wala no oto mba flale mbale Bakoteh la dom side to sign ala baraka bake fo nyato fo wati do